I wrote Lessons Kids Need to Learn after spending years in children's ministry, as well as leading a kids organization right now, and facing kids and parents and people of all sorts who would ask, what do kids need to learn to help them thrive? And also from observing kids who excel in some character quality but have a lacking deficiency in another. I was able to see those children and say, wow, if they would have only learned both lessons that complement one another, that would be a strong, healthy child, as opposed to a child who's out of balance and is getting into trouble and not thriving as he or she should. Another reason that I wrote the book is because as a parent myself, I always longed to sit in a room and listen to a group of veteran parents, everyday veteran parents, talk about what they tried, what they did that worked well as what they did that didn't work real well, what they would do differently, what would they do more of. I always wanted to sit in that room and listen. So what we did was my wife and I conducted focus groups across the country to research for this book. And we asked parents questions about the lessons that are in each of the chapters of the book. What we did was we sat back then and just took notes and absorbed what these parents had to share with us. Now, these weren't just any parents. These were parents of kids who were in their teenage years or later, because we wanted to hear actual hands-on experience from those parents. At the same time, as I read parent books, I'm always struck with the fact that very few of them introduce kids' voices into the teaching of the book. So I asked my own children, they're teenagers, to conduct focus groups with their peers. So they assembled a group of teenagers from across the country, and via social media, they conducted focus groups and asked those kids, what did your parents do that made sense? What did they do that did not make sense? And the feedback they received was deeply honest, because these kids were able to open up, again, using social media, the kids were able to open up and share in a way that they wouldn't have in person or in a group setting. So the book actually combines those two pieces of feedback I long to hear from real-life parents as well as from real-life kids.